When you hold the door for an elderly person and they call you a handsome young man. Me explaining to my wife that we didn't save $100 on a $300 purchase that we didn't need. Spending is spending. The candies that all grandmas have. You're going to enlist in the army as an engineer. As a non-combat engineer, right? Coldplay fan. Woman discovers husband is fan of Coldplay, demands immediate divorce. Can I copy your homework? Sure, but make it look different. The distance it takes for me to forget a number between 1 and 10. Animal that can move through the sky, sea and land according to AI, nature. Sometimes all a person needs is that one missing piece. Being born into a non-toxic family. 1 minute you're young, then the next you're falling asleep like this. Hey kids, did you know that before the internet it was widely accepted that stupidity was caused by the lack of access to information? We now have all the information at our fingertips and people are still dumb as F. Elon presents the new Grok AI anime waifu. Hide and seek tournament, the top 3 finishers. Finally, after decades of hard work, I have finally reached middle class. Inflation. Hello. A sauna volcano, Chile. Mount Fuji, Japan. One time a guy I had just started dating was on a podcast where the host asked if he was in a relationship, and after audibly panicking for a minute he said, look, if she lied in a plane crash I would be sad. Struggling in the English test, look at bro for help. He's counting on his fingers. He's counting on his fingers. You only get 3 wishes. I wish dogs would slow down and enjoy their food. Okay, you get 4 wishes. Super mean and devious. Super kind and sweet. My crush. Did you just take both pills? Me seeing my friend boasting about the illegal site he uses for movies on social media and then it gets shut down. The coughing baby would win, yo. Coughing baby. What coughing baby? The only way the hydrogen bomb could put up a fight would be to detonate, in which case it would be destroyed before the baby, albeit by an infinitesimal margin. What the F are you talking about, Jesse? Lord Farquaad getting slowly digested while listening to the dragon and donkey effing. Joseph Goebbels before and after learning that the photographer was using AI. Seems like the how to use a fire extinguisher video on YouTube shouldn't have a 30-second ad before it. The look they give public domain cartoon characters before they are given their own bad horror movie. Notifications. Wake up, idiot. You have been asleep for 4 hours. We need to show you some ads. Tour guide showing us one of the most sacred places in his country. Influencers dancing on a structure. Them, just who do you think you are? Me. I assume I need no introduction. Just did several sets of some bullshit at the gym. No idea which muscles have been targeted. You befriend a guy and a few days later he's like, I wanna talk to you about something. Please God, let it be about the economy. You know the weird people who get by the strangest feety. Me. Well, of course I know him. He's me. Horses can plan ahead and think strategically, scientists find. Quit horsing around. You mean planning ahead and thinking strategically? Guys, I watched a reaction video on YouTube. Video game at launch, season 5. Could you not summarize everything I see and do, AI, for 5 minutes? Can't wait when I become a father so I can randomly enter my son's room and stare at him like this. Going to Walmart when it was open for 24 hours felt like this episode. Me watching 2 drunk dudes fight each other at the train station with a cold kebab and a warm beer in my hands while I'm totally she-faced myself. The food, the atmosphere, everything is flawless. My fellow Americans, please stop ordering at coffee shops as if you're in Starbucks. Born too soon for parental internet controls. Born too late to grow up without the internet. Born at exactly the right time to watch a video of man shoving a jar up his and on my classmate's iPod Touch in the middle of 9th grade art class. Indians, Chinese, working in American tech companies. Was looking up how wrist turns for art reasons, and for some reason this makes me so mad. What the F? Why are we built like this? I asked my girl why she changed sheets every day. She say cause they're dirty since we slept on them. I'm like, they're still the same color though. Then she made this rule that I can't get into the bed with my outside clothes, which I just don't understand at all. Came home to clean folded drawers one day and life flashed before my eyes, wondering if she saw them before. I was scared to look her in the eye. Big bobs with a small boo. Small bobs with a big boo. Me when I get up at 2:30 AM for a glass of water but things get way out of hand. Kids TV, anti-pick conspiracies. When you end up on the Coldplay scam but you're married. When someone tells me to have a safe flight, it's like, okay, I will do my best, but just so you know I'm not the pilot of the airplane. Cite peer-reviewed sources, cite Elon's memes, grok. Sleeping in grass, expectation. Reality. Homosexuality was still classified as an illness in Sweden in 1979. Swedes protested by calling in sick to work, claiming they felt homo problems require solutions. Steve or Joe or Josh, what does Blue want? Blue, let's play a game. Being in your 20s is just going back to liking everything you liked when you were 13 but without being ashamed. You should start CAD modeling, they said. It will be fun, they said. Me who wanted to create a basic holes were not created. Smart TV users, please. I don't understand what I did wrong. YouTube giving the mate unskippable ads. Coldplay, some guy's marriage. Blow my mind. Julius Caesar once built a fort around an enemy's stronghold in order to defeat the coming reinforcement and maintain the siege. Okay, time to sleep. Memories. The time I called the teacher mom. A classic. Haha, what an idiot. Me when I find a true crime YouTuber who doesn't explain in detail how someone lied and explicitly compliment them about it. Me when I receive a reply from a different user about how the victim might have lied in bloody detail. Me driving into a brick wall at 150 km/h. I'm not speeding up or slowing down, so there's no force. CEO of Astronomer, the head of HR, Coldplay concert. Just got a bloody nose in the shower. Obviously I'm fine, but it's just very alarming to look down at your body and see blood everywhere. Oh my god, at all the girls in my replies right now. When I was a young boy, my father had what he called the bean jar. It was a jar full of brown and black beans. Whenever we misbehaved, he would remove one and tell us that once the jar was empty, the world would end. Horrible post, but it made me think of the time I was at CVS buying beer and balloons and the cashier asked if I had plans for the weekend and I said not thinking about it, just hanging out with my brother. Hey, sorry, can we reschedule my intro today? Can I speak to the manager? Never mind. He. Celebrities wearing a Rexy outfit. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Just trying to read one damn article. Website. Create account, choose a plan, enter OTP, subscribe first. Dentist. You have been grinding in your sleep. Me. I appreciate it, big dog. When your friend says watch this, it's funny but it's a 10-minute video. My daughter said you love dinosaurs. Which one is your favorite? Hello future father-in-law. I love pterosaurs. You have 10 seconds to get out of my house and never come back. My wife when we are watching one of her favorite shows. My wife when we are watching one of my favorite shows. Me. I love you. My crush. I love you too. My alarm. Physics a hard subject. Chemistry another hard subject. Physical chemistry an even harder subject. I meet an attractive person with a nice personality and wants to start something. Never asks any question, only responds, never starts a conversation. Chats look like an interrogation. Me every time I buy furniture that includes a hex wrench for assembly. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Eat the rich people after seeing Lilo and Stitch made $1 billion. Did you know that it's actually possible to say I don't know enough about this to have an opinion? When you start writing on paper after typing for years. Baguette, carrot stem, sticking out of brown paper grocery bags in every movie, cartoon and TV show. Boss congratulating me for loyalty, me who keeps applying but can't get any other jobs. Enjoying a Coldplay concert with a colleague. Caught on kiss cam. My colleague congratulating me on my hard work and putting me on the dean list, me who cheated and looked up most of the answers. F it, I'll just date my damn self, you can do better. Do you know how I know you're a cheater? You like Coldplay. Cross posing, vampire. Girls I'm into, me. When you find someone just as weird as you. Breakcore artists throwing in whatever sound effects they find in their songs, random bullshit go. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Are moms getting hot, or are you just getting older? Hogwarts students after finding out the room of requirement has beds and soundproof walls. Mom, can I have a PS5? Mom, no, we have a PS5 at home. I'm once again asking why a sandwich costs $14 now. When you pass a group of girls and suddenly they find something funny. Here is my resume, you're 31. Sorry, we don't hire aunts. I have decided to leave my past behind me, so if I owe you money, I'm sorry, but I have moved on. Me and my guys friends who thought we were the most with our jokes, the girl in our group making the most messed up joke known to mankind. Deleting Tinder again. Hi, yeah, I run a Sunday league football team and we are short on center backs. If you are interested, give me a call to discuss terms. The old age we deserve, riding a train with a spear eye patch and live crow. Today is today. No, don't plant that mint in the ground, it will take over your garden, your yard and the whole neighborhood. The fridge in survival games feels like.
Spare change, ma'am.